all going to join me tonight. Let's see, make sure that's show. Okay, hopefully that's all set up. It's a beautiful night. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Not that anybody's in here yet, but hey, you got to start somewhere. It's just a wonderful day out. Yeah, I bet you nobody will show up because it's the weekend. It's kind of early. Actually, my watch stopped, I see. Hey, I got somebody in here. Hello. Yep. Hope everybody's having a great Memorial weekend. Yep, my watch stopped 3 hours ago. I got a couple in here. Hey, guy. Hey, Big Killer, how are you doing? Well, not much up. Just sitting here trying to stay away from the house to stay away from food. I tell you, my this stuff. Hey, Casey, how you doing? Hope you guys are all having a good weekend. I need a new battery for my watch. Oop, there it goes. Yep, just out here at the farm. Like I said, trying to stay out of the house and nobody's home, and my gut feels like crap right now. So I did some reading up and. Oh no, that's not good. Hello, Explicit. Well, I was going to videotape working on the Tahoe, but I had the kids out here. We put new wheel bearings in, and we already saved 2 problems on that truck. All the lights are off on the dash finally for once. The ABS is working, so hopefully all the wheel speed sensors now work together. Oh, come on, get a good connection. I moved, sorry, temperamental thing. There. Yep, it don't like me moving it around, so I guess I'll let it sit. Barbecuing in the rain. Well, we were working on in the rain earlier. Buddy come down and over in the driveway there, he replaced his brakes on his Ford pickup, and then we had to bleed him because he didn't have any brakes in the truck. It's kind of scary. And we got brakes back to it now, and it started raining on us. Well, the kids were out once. They were going to help with the Tahoe here, and they ended up going home because it rained. Good thing is he finished mowing for me. Got that done. And then it cleared off, and we got the Tahoe done, and now it looks like rain again. So, yep. I thought, well, you know, the live went pretty good the other night. I thought I'd do another one today. It's just so nice out. It's, well, let's see, I think it's 70 degrees. It just, hope the wind ain't, yeah, it's 70 degrees right now. So, yep. Let my neighbor know he stopped up here a little bit just as I started it. After he left, I started this. Let him know that truck I brought home. I said, I don't want you up here freaking out thinking I'm laying somewhere and can't find me. Because that truck is exactly the same as mine, except for it doesn't have the 4x4 Z71 stickers on it. So, otherwise, yeah. Just kind of, Mama Bear ended up having to go into work tonight. So, kids are off doing their things. They invited me for supper, but according to the doctor, I ain't supposed to be eating this weekend. And I did some reading up on that pancreatitis, and I'm a little bit scared. Found a link on the Mayo Clinic, and I went to that. Yeah. If not handled properly, it can be deadly. So, just a little worried about that. So, otherwise, yeah, it just the yard looking pretty good. I need to get a weed eater going. Then it wouldn't be so bad. So, oh, but yeah, yeah. This here on the Tahoe, doing the wheel bearings on that went simpler than I could ever imagine. What in the heck? It's a beautiful night. Everybody's burning, and I'm hoping what I'm seeing right now was a planned fire. A lot of black smoke rolling up north of here. So, yep, corn's growing. Crops are looking good. It's just kind of a nice weekend. Too bad it's raining for all you other guys. So what you barbecuing in the rain? Welcome everybody that's joined and stopped by. So I'm just kind of killing some time out here at the farm. I don't want to go home yet. Ugh. Pork steaks. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah. I'm probably not going to do a very long one tonight. I know the other night I got a little long-winded and it just time flies when you're having fun. You're trying to keep your mind off of things. So yeah, I guess hopefully my 2002 plays as nice as the Tahoe did on fixing the wheel bearings, because I didn't even have to get out the air hammer to free the axle up on the Tahoe. It popped right out. So hey, I may not be able to eat, but everybody else can eat for me. That's fine. So yeah, I guess if things don't start settling down with my stomach, I'm gonna either go to South Dakota and go up to Rochester and see what they say. Or get somewhere, because gotta get this fixed. It ain't no. It isn't no fun, that's for sure. It's kind of funny here. I make videos all day long, and then when I do the live things, I kind of like one guy says, "Yeah, you're on the spot. Then you're live." There's, but yeah. Oh yeah. Well, let's see. I'll try not to lose the signal, but yeah. Think this is a problem? Hey, Dark Matter, how you doing? Think that's a problem? Well, that's what I'm working up for, is to get going on the Camaro. I want to get that in the shop and get going on that again. Yeah, here's what we took out of the Tahoe. Yeah, the Camaro, that's my goal, is get that going, enjoy it this summer, then this fall, get her in the shop here and start redoing it. Start getting the body work done. Oh, like what with the diesel pickups? Okay, what am I getting here? Yeah, I know you ain't the only one that would like to see the Camaro. The wife wants to get it out and get it going. And we kind of need to have some fun this year. So, depends on what you need done on your diesel. There's some stuff I can do and some stuff I can't. And then I was hoping by the end of this week I was going to be set up to do the air conditioning units in cars, but all the stuff didn't show up, so I guess that'll be next week. Hey, what year's your wife's Tahoe? Must be a O2 or newer. If it's an O2 or newer with the dual climate control, you got a modulator in the HAV system. I didn't. Heating, ventilation, air conditioning. Yeah. 09. Yeah. You got the, and I think that's what I'm running into with the 2002 here, is the one down by the foot feeds not opening. And see, now my scanner would probably connect to yours and work. I noticed this 2000 here, I hooked up to that last night. It's got the same heating and the air conditioning system as mine, and my scanner will not communicate with that, so I gotta find out what the heck is going on there. That's kind of a disappointment there. But yeah, more than likely you got a blend actuator. You know what? I'll show you what it's gonna look like. Here, oops, I moved you. Okay, I'll probably see you on your live too, Dark. You take care and thank you for stopping by. I'll be right back, guys. Got the TV on, I don't want YouTube. Okay. This is what it's going to. Oops, there's the camera. There it is. Kind of looks like this. This is for like the 96 to 99 trucks. There's your plug in up there in that corner. So that's what you're looking at. And if you do change those, you got to make sure when you take them out of the box, when you hook them up, do not have the power onto the blend door. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem. It'll get out of time, so they say. So that's what I got to replace on that. But yeah. Yeah, nice to just sit here and listen to the birds a little. Yeah, whatever it was, they must have been burning garbage pile because it's already gone. Okay. Come on, show them. Show live. It runs awesome cold, but as soon as it gets up to operate, it starts missing. Thought you might. 04 Duramax. Okay, on the Duramax, ouch, that runs cold when it gets, runs good when it's cold, but starts missing, acting up when it's warm. That could, I was just going to say, be the fuel injectors. The guy that I did the Suburban for, I rode with him, and I'm just like, he's standing on the thing. It ran good, but it never rolled coal. And I'm like, don't this thing ever throw any black smoke out? He says, no, it don't. But then he says it runs like crap. Well, he needed the injectors and the injection pump replaced. Come on, connection. And okay, what I mean by, hopefully it's still going, okay. And what I mean by the power off, you have your key off and your key out of the ignition switch. So when you hook up if you get a new blend door and put it in, you put that all in before you turn on any power. Because if you don't have that mounted and it gets power and it goes to cycle, it'll get out of time, and then it won't be set to operate your door properly or your heater controls. And I'm trying to think with the dual climate. Did you ever say if that was dual climate? Obviously is, and she said it won't go out to one side. With the dual climate, that one may be up on top of the geez, drawing a blank here. Up on top of the housing for the air conditioning and that. I don't know. Do I get really dark when I go like that? Because it seems like my screen I can't hardly see anything. Yeah. Uh, Another thing, Casey, too, with your truck, if it's running like that and there's no service engine light or anything coming on, has anybody ever hooked a scanner to it? Okay, I'll try and keep it this way. That looks pretty good. Okay, I was gonna say the not having any service engine light on. I mean, it could have been burned out, but if somebody scanned it for you, no problem. It could be a injection or injection pump problem then. A lot of miles on the truck? 254. And you've never replaced any in the injection or injectors? Yeah, I'd almost 254,000 Duramax. I'd almost have somebody do a compression test on that too, just to make sure you ain't got a. Oh, you said it runs good and cold. Not sure. Oh. More of those. What do they call them? Those four wheeler rants. Oh, side by sides. That's what. Oh, and I got that little. The guy asked me how I was coming on his tractor over here. That little Leland. Hi, Jason. Welcome. Uh, that little Leland tractor. I said I haven't started on that. He's like, well, what do you think it's going to take? I don't know. That thing's probably going to need an injection pump rebuild, and I either got to find the lines or make brand new lines for that. So that could be interesting. Start shaking when you come to a stop. Almost sounds like no smoke at idly. Almost sounds like you're losing a got a bad injector. Like you drop a cylinder or so when you stop. Hmm. Interesting. Anybody need some lawnmower parts? Okay. These old seed spreaders got some nice tires on them. tires to match my two-wheel cart, and I got a couple of jigs I want to make too. So I've got a lot of plans. I just got to continue to get this stupid health of mine straightened out, but it's getting there. It's going to get better. I got too much hell to raise yet. And I've had somebody else trying to talk me into building the race car again. I'm like, I don't know. They've changed the rules too much. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I guess the one rule I don't like them changing is the engine rules. Making you, if you run a crate motor, they won't claim you. But if you don't run a crate motor, you're up for claim. That's not fair to the guy. So, I don't know. Nice like tonight is when I wish I had house sitting right here and hi there, Michael. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah. Dang it. I knew I needed the video. That's what sucks with my memory the last couple of weeks too. There was something I was going to do. I noticed something today when I checked my channel. I have now cleared 1,001,052 views as of this morning. And I have now got 1,929 subscribers. So thank you, everybody. I was going to have that in today's video. Well, I did. I just did it now, I guess. I knew there was a reason I brought the camera with, but the kids were here, and they really don't appreciate being on the camera, so they were good help. Finally sent them in to go get some half the 3/8 adapter that I needed, and I told them it was in the top left drawer, right there along the side. 4 trips out before I finally had to go in, and I said, I can see it right from here. And they're like, oh, didn't we bring that out? No. So, yeah. And he was picking on me. I says, yeah, you keep talking like that, you'll be finishing this. And he kind of laughed. So, yeah. If I'd known it was going to stay this nice today, I would have done a lot more. But we did a brake job on a Ford and the front wheel bearings on the Tahoe, and fuel pressure regulator goes back. Yeah. That. Hey. Hey, Drew. How's it going? What year truck you doing there with the 6.2 conversion? My Well, Drew, if you're on later, I'll tell you more about it. I did some research, and I think doctors are playing Russian roulette with me. Yeah, because when I come across the link on the Mayo Clinic, and with my pancreatitis, the first thing they said, anybody diagnosed with pancreatitis, the first thing they're supposed to do with it. Oh, okay. With that, I'm not sure. I haven't messed with a lot of diesels like that. But anyway, Drew, yeah, I'll look you up later and tell you more about what's going on. I'm not too happy. Hey, Carolina, man, how you all doing? Yeah, we got it. Um, dang it, just like Dora the Fish. You see something and you kind of get nice and hot down there. Yeah, we're 70 degrees here right now, and as you can see, we got nice blue sky. It's been a real nice day. It stayed about 70, 73 degrees here today, and kids were out. Got rained on. Had a friend stop by. We did some work to his truck, and just kind of been a good day. Heat index of 102. Holy moly. I wouldn't be sitting here doing this right now. I'd be at home. Ooh. Not sure how you would do that, Casey. I don't know if you'd have to. I'm going back to the old school when we used to have the bench tester that you took each individual injector, mounted it, hooked it, and hand pumped it and see what if it had the proper spray or not. But on this newer stuff, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, they're electric. Yeah, old old truck like that shouldn't be too bad, especially if she wasn't rotted out. Um, yeah, my Modus. I got. There's some scanners built into that. I can't remember volt and ohm and a couple others. I'm still learning on that thing. Had it a year and still learning on it. Got a couple of candidates too for cars around here too that I end up on. We might have some farm beaters for a while. I can get them to run good enough. God, wow, That's going back a while. I don't know. Most of you know my cousin Roger. He had old car out here, and we beat the living crap out of that thing. And yeah, that was kind of fun to have fun out here. Everybody keeps telling me the hole I got started for the basement, and I don't know if I can do that. I got enough health issues. I don't want to speed it up any. So, but yeah. Otherwise, nice sunny. The farm tractor, I got to get going on that little Leland. This one. This little guy here. Yeah, the guy asked me how I was coming on that. I said, I'm still trying to find parts for you. Um, that's interesting. What appears to be the fuel pump. Oh, they've. Oh, that's interesting. I just realized they dismantled the fuel pump and put an electric fuel pump on there. I'm not sure how this tractor repair is going to go on this one. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting. Because the reason the guy's fixing this up, he's getting into doing garden stuff and selling garden stuff, and unfortunately, all the fuel lines are gone. The injection pump's been left open to the weather, but they say it turns over. The oil's not bad. It looked like it was good running oil, and looks like somebody put a new starter on. But they didn't take care of it. Let's see. Oops, sorry for trying to get it towards. Getting tired of sitting. Need to stand up for a little bit. I know most people don't care. I've transplanted 3 maple trees. Try and get the spot fixed up where the wife wants her gazebo and rock garden out here, and trying to get that going. And she's doing pretty good. Still sore. And yesterday they worked her pretty hard at work. I mean, it was busy, and she got home and she's like, my foot's really hurting. I looked at it where she had her surgery done. It looked like it was bruised. Oh yeah, South Main Auto. Yes, I've been watching a lot of his videos too. He's helped me get out of a couple of binds myself. He's another good guy. Oh, that sounds like a fun project, that backhoe. It's amazing what we all find for projects to work on. Not too many ever hit the same projects. But, okay. You heard it, I heard it, but I don't know what it was. Unless my weather updated. You have fun, Casey, and stay safe this weekend, and don't let the cops get anybody pulled over, because they're thick and heavy already. What little bit of driving I've done today, I've seen that. I'm hiding out here at the farm. I'm driving the gravel roads today. So, yep. That's the other thing with the 02 too. That's why I didn't really do the wheel bearings today. And I might have mentioned this. I gotta get ball joints for the truck because I noticed it's starting to eat the front tires on it. So that was another one of those deals. Oh, it's got new tires on it. Okay, why'd you put new tires on it? Yeah. So kind of felt good. It kind of felt good having my daughter and her friend out here helping. They both got. It's funny that my daughter, she's not a mechanically inclined person, and here she got a job, and she's working where I use. Well, thank you for stopping by, and you have a fun weekend, and good luck with your build. And sorry I couldn't help you out a little more on that. It's just I haven't messed with a whole lot of diesels. I know my gas stuff pretty good, but Jello shots. That. Well, you did say I was supposed to have Jello, huh? uh, that may not. That may not. Well, no. I guess I can pretend with my Jello. 6'2". I had a couple of those. Yeah, there you get water. Yeah, mine will probably have to be made with the water. I don't know if it'll show up, but this is why I kind of miss living out here at the farm. We're on a hill out here. And actually, from what our old farm ground was, we got a river, waterway that goes north and a waterway that goes south off our old property. Wish my dad could have kept it, but yeah, the water goes both directions off our property, and we're right up here on the ridge. Ah. What you need on show. What you need. I missed it. Being a D. Oh. Oh, what? Okay. Ah, steam locomotive. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that with my computer too. They don't like having too many things going at once. Otherwise, it gets that going to it. You want me to do what? Huh. We got a robin about 25 foot away from us, just looking at me. Birds out here, they're for a while we didn't have any birds out here, and they're slowly coming back. Yep. And then there's that Chevy that I drug home that needs the fuel line replaced. And okay, catch you later, Drew. Closing chat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to test out that new fuel line kit I got to fix that thing. This guy doesn't want to spend a lot of money on the truck. And when I started pricing the fuel line for that thing, you can't just get the one going from the fuel tank to the fuel filter. You got to buy the whole kits, and they're 200. Okay, that video did get up. I didn't know if that video was going to get up about that truck or not, because when I left, my internet on that computer was acting up this morning. I had to restart it a couple of times, so I left and was hoping it went up. So yeah, that I just can't believe some of the prices on parts nowadays is just crazy. Oops, looked the wrong way here. Let's see, thank you. You know, my wife's thinking the same thing about the gallbladder, and that's what the doctor brought up too. Is all this with my pancreas could be brought on by a gallbladder passing stones, but they said according to my lipus numbers, that's it. That's what they keep going looking as the lipus numbers. He says I went back up again. So he says get them down and then you can eat. So, but they say it takes about 3 days. My willpower the first time around was pretty good. This time around, this week, it's a little tougher. But got to do it because I got to stay around. I got videos to make. I got cars to fix, and like I said, it might end. Yes, Rock Auto is a good place, and 1A Auto. I've had really good luck with 1A Auto. That's what we just put on the Tahoe was 1A Auto. Getting tongue tied. 1A Auto Parts. So that's what's going on in the O2 too when I get to it. So one reason we left the Tahoe up tonight is because I got to do the drag link, idler arm, pitman arm, and the brake light switch on that thing, and then I'll have to get the kids to get. Yeah. Yeah. And I did tell you, it sounds crazy, but that first 3 days not eating. Oh, Paul Short, yes. And boy, we're lucky to have Paul around yet. And he looked good and healthy too. He kind of scared everybody there for a while. I see his wife finally let him in the shop to make a video to let us see him again. So, Kathy, she takes good care of him. She keeps him in line. Got sidetracked. You know, it's kind of amazing how this has all worked out with the internet and YouTube on how everybody has gotten to know certain guys that are real good at a certain. What do I want to say? We all got our little quirks on getting stuff done and taken care of, and some of us have better luck doing something. The next guy may not, but there's a unlimited supply of information out here nowadays. As you know, I still say the school should put the Volk egg stuff back in and the industrial arts back in and start teaching these. You got a real good look. uh, Teaching these kids again in school that things can be fixed, things are repairable instead of going out and buying new all the time. You know, I was really hell bent on my 97, 98 Chevys. I wasn't going to get rid of those, and I pretty much got rid of them all except for the dually. The dually's not going anywhere. That I need to get going, and if I want to keep dragging cars home, I want the dually for that, because that's got the suspension to handle the extra weight. And I don't want to tear my O2 up, because this one truck I brought home the wife liked. It's been a long time since I brought one home she liked. So yep. See, I'm losing, you know, got some trees out there along the property line yet, and I see another one that's dying off the top half the tree. Not a leaf on him. Bottom is leafed out, but the top half is gone. It's amazing when I found those that picture of the farm, what it used to look like to what it looks like now. I did not realize how much I got rid of on this farm. I really didn't have a choice. Sorry, I kind of get a blank here and there. It just mine's going a mile a minute, and sometimes it's going the wrong directions. Yeah, and I kind of proud of the daughter's boyfriend too, fiance. I should say fiance. I guess they are engaged. I keep forgetting that. He's getting better. He's the one that requested coming out to work out on the vehicle today. So, and he's starting to learn tools and where they're at, and which helps me because the less I got to get up and down off the ground right now, that's better. Yeah. Boy, I had looked at a 2004, but I couldn't. I'm like, no. And like I said, the only reason I got this 2002 was traded straight across. Yeah, I'm finding out that active fuel management, and it's something that's supposed to be so good, but they've already come up with a kit to eliminate it, so you can go back to having a normal motor. So, oh, and you guys know the Suburban, that I did last year. Uh, I had to redo. Oh, he had it for last winter, didn't he? Yeah, because last winter is when the brakes were. Anyway, that one I had to redo twice. Uh, Shake 73 might have come up with the answer why that thing was using oil. And I'm going to have him bring the Suburban up, and I'm going to pull off the valve cover on the driver's side, I think it is. It's got the hose going to it. Little trip out there for you guys. If you got a 5.3 and it's burning oil all of a sudden and you don't know why. Shakes, he had one, and he turned the valve cover upside down, filled it full of oil, and he says if oil runs out of that valve cover, the valve in there. Well, yeah, the Iron Man came into the last live feed the other night and was there, and what he wrote in chat, he said he still feels like crap. The doctors aren't doing him any favors either. Finish. Yeah, if the valve cover, if the oil runs out that valve, then you got to replace the valve cover. Well, we thought at the beginning when I done that motor, I took it down to the machine shop and he looked all over. He's like, "Where the hell's the PCV valve?" Well, that 2004 Suburban, evidently it must be in the valve cover, part of the valve cover, because what they were showing for the picture on the intake on their computer and what was in that Suburban were two different things. And then he says, there ain't no way there's a PC valve in that intake. So evidently it must be some 5.3s. The valve cover has got the built-in PCV valve. So, okay, now I finish it. Yeah, Iron Man. He's still not feeling good, but I guess he's still trying to make a plan to come out west here and see a bunch of us YouTubers. See a bunch of us YouTubers, so oh, yeah. If you want your warranty, you got to do what they say, huh? So yeah. There for a while, I thought they. I guess he also said he was got a new doctor, so hopefully this new doctor can get him figured out and straightened out. I knew the animals out here wouldn't screw up. I could almost set up a live corn growing channel. I bet you this corn shot up 4 inches the last 2 days. Got a little ways to go. The old wise tell us knee high by the 4th of July, it's going to be a good year. That's what I was told. Or fence post high, not knee high. Fence post high by 4th of July. You're going to have a good crop. Oh, was it? I noticed I noticed I haven't had any low signal things pop up on my screen now, so must have finally found where the cell signal is because I'm using my tablet here. So it's really quiet. The funny thing is, when we lived out here, our gravel road, we wondered what happened because our gravel road was like the Indianapolis 500 there for a while. It just traffic at all hours, everything going on. But a lot of the families around here, all their kids have grown up, graduated, and moved on. So I guess. Oh yeah. Well, I suppose the computer will probably tattle on you. The computer probably monitors that and records when or if that's not functioning. So yeah, your computer probably tell on you. Yeah, I've had a couple other guys tell me that's what they've had diagnosed wrong with their motors. I mean, I don't know why GM or why all these auto manufacturers. I mean, the 350 small blocks, they were great little motors. I don't know why they think they got to reinvent the wheel every time they come out with a new car. I mean, if something works, but that's the problem. They get stuff that works and it works too well, and they're like, "Oh wait, we're not selling enough, so let's mix it up." Oh, another project I might get going on too, just get it done. Is that uh, there it is, that Lumina. I finally looked in there because kid he sent me a picture of it. I'm like, oh boy, when he told me what's going on, I thought, oh boy, it's not going to be a simple fix because he had one cylinder just full of rust. Well, he said it all wiped out. Then he filled it full of oil and wiped it out. And I finally looked. It don't look as bad as I thought. So I really need to throw that thing together, get it running, and get it out of my way, and get those parts out of the shop. And so I even called on concrete. I'm either going to get a slab out here so I got a bigger area outside to work on, or get an addition on and get a hoist somehow, one way or another. That's the other goal for this year. Just get the addition on with a hoist. Yeah, emissions. It sucks. Get the hoist and the addition, and get the Camaro in here, and then we can really have some fun. But takes time. Takes takes time and money. And we're getting more jobs lined up. 4.8. Oh, 2 quarts every 3,000 miles. Now that Chevy over there that I'm driving, that was bad. I changed oil right away. Yeah, the Camaro could be a cold start. That's in the garage, and actually, I want to get it fired up and get it out because uh, I got that Monty SS here that has real good tires on it. I'm going to put those on the Camaro for now, just so we can drive it. And it ain't going to be the prettiest thing, but it don't need to be pretty to have our fun in it. Like I said, give her one good last summer and then tear it down. And what year of Tundra are you going for? And if you live in an area that's got a rodent problem, be ready. A friend of mine's got a Toyota Tundra that he got out. It was a 2007, 8 Tundra. Living on a farm, well, you got your rodents, you got your mice and rats and whatever else. They ate the wiring harness out of the engine compartment 3 times. Yeah. I guess Toyotas are very tasty, the rodents. Yeah. Um, After the third or fourth time of the wiring get ate out of his truck, they said, well, why don't you put some mothballs or something out too? He said, I did. He even had mothballs up under the hood. And by God, they still ate the wiring. He said, whatever you guys are making your wiring out of is too tasty to them. So, but he did finally, well, he moved to another farm and they haven't ate the wiring out of it lately. So, that's good. And speaking of the rodent problem, my internet wire was okay, but last year or 2 years ago, they put all that fiber. Yeah, he tried the dryer sheets too, and peppermint. Uh, Phone company just put out. Well, when they started running the fiber optics out here in the country, they went out and pre-wired the houses. They go back to hook up, and they had bare wires hanging out where they put their wiring. They're like, "What in the hell?" Come to find out, those Asian beetles loved that wiring. They took it clean to the copper. So out of all the houses they put out all that pre-wire in, they had to rewire it and they had to get a different supplier of wire before they finally got it to where they quit eating it. Well, in town they've had it a little longer. We were having internet problems, and I said, "Do you think you guys got that problem here?" And they, oh, and sure shit, they come up. They go, "Guess what? You're right. They ate your wires too." So the Asian beetles were not only a pain for just a pain, they loved eating wiring too. So, uh, well, guys, I think here in about 5, 6 more minutes, we'll call her. Keep this one short tonight, and I guess I go eat my Jello and drink my Gatorade and some water and see if it takes the edge off. I was bad. I went and ate a chicken sandwich earlier. I ate some chicken last night and it set pretty good, and I ate a chicken sandwich today. It was just chicken. That ain't sitting so well. So I guess. And after reading what I read, I better not put the food through the system. See if my body will reset itself and straighten out. And as I really don't like sitting around not doing nothing. So yeah, so I hope everybody has a great Memorial weekend. And you're getting to spend time with your family. That's true. He hasn't had. Well, I take that back. He did have a transmission problem, but I think the warranty covered that. But yeah. Well, the thing about how long I can till I can eat. Well, after what the Mayo Clinic site said. According to the Mayo Clinic, what I've read, according to that, I should be laying in the hospital right now with an IV in my arm feeding me. I shouldn't be standing here talking to you guys, according to them. But the doctor here, it just says, don't eat over the weekend, so no food for 3 days. And my willpower this last 24 hours wasn't the greatest. I thought, well, I ate a little chicken last night. I'll eat a little chicken here this afternoon. And so, yeah, this pancreatitis could be a worse deal than what I have been led on to been told. I guess research and read up on it. I mean, I guess what's going on with the pancreas, according to that, is your pancreas helps digest your food, and the enzymes that releases with it acting up and making my pancreas sore, the enzymes are not getting released into the food system to help digest and break down your foods. It is actually releasing the enzymes inside itself, so it's basically eating itself from the inside out, which is, if it's left untreated and not got brought under control somehow, that it could be a life-threatening thing. Yeah. So I'm like, oh wow. And then I've been questioning on how and where this came from, and he couldn't come up with an answer. Well, hey Jerry, how you doing? Yeah, come on, there it goes. It's got a good connection. What brought this pancreatitis on? And one thing that was said that a certain medications can irritate it. Well, now that I got this, I'm like, I've kind of felt like this before, and I couldn't figure out when. Well, you know, when I had my kidney stone, that thing, they put me on that one pill that was supposed to go in and dissolve this stone. I'm like, the stone's the size of a damn egg. You think it's going to dissolve now? You guys let it grow for 3 years? And that medicine put me in pain, made me where I couldn't eat, just screwed. And I'm not taking that medication. I haven't taken that medication, and they've done the test. There is no kidney stones, but I'm feeling like I did when I was on that medication. So what they were trying to get me to help me may ended up hurting me. Because I know the doctor over here, and this is going to be funny for you too. I don't know if I said this in any of the other videos. When he finally diagnosed me with this problem and finally got me in there to see what's going on, he actually apologized to me for not listening to me. He says, you know, you've been diabetic long enough. And he says, you know, when your numbers go out of whack and you don't physically have a cold, snot running out, coughing up stuff, he says, you know there's something wrong with it. And he says, I am sorry I didn't listen to you 30 days ago. My doctor apologized for not taking it serious. So I'm like, wow. Really? I'm like, so yeah, that's why I'm out here trying to keep my mind off things, trying to just keep going and having fun. So, yeah. But anyway, Jerry, how's that Firebird of yours coming along? Haven't seen any videos or heard you talk about that lately. Yeah, I'm kind of, well, like I said, I've come, well, they won't be open Monday, so Tuesday when I check in with them to let them know if I'm feeling any better or feeling worse, I want to tell them, all right, enough of this beating around the bush. It needs to be taken care of. So, yeah, I got too much stuff sitting around here that my wife can't finish. She would bring me back to, where am I job, 60 hours a week. I don't blame you there either, Jerry. You know, if I was closer though, I'd keep you going. I'd be over there saying, "Hey, well, maybe you need to come over and keep me going," and say, "Hey, you need to get this done." Yeah, if something happens to me with all these projects I got sitting around here, my wife bring me back to just beat me to death herself. She's yes. Oh, Matt would have fun painting your car for you. And the way I don't know if you've been keeping up with Matt's Facebook post, but boy, that hey there hey maybe I'll have to talk to Matt. Maybe we'll have to make a road trip out there where Matt lives. That's getting to be pretty rough and tough. Friend of his was held up within 2 blocks of his me driving the boat up. Hey now, I put it together. It should stay glued together. Um, Friend of his was held up within a couple of blocks of his house, and a 12-year-old boy was shot, and they thought it was a drive-by, and now it ended up. Um, Come on, connection. Come on. Come on. They thought it was a drive-by, and it ended up being that they were trying to steal the kid's four-wheeler. So they shot him over a four-wheeler. 12 years old. So, yeah, Matt. I kind of look back when we stopped and seen Matt on our road trip that the wife and I took a couple of years ago. New message is received from Trisha. Wife's checking in. I didn't think it was that bad, so kind of glad we went and seen Matt when we did. And sorry, I can't talk and type. When we did, because otherwise I don't. I think Mama Bear may not have stopped for that town now. when, we, when we were coming back, heading to see Matt, she she didn't listen to me. She made the wrong turn, and then we ended up going through downtown Chicago. I thought my wife was going to have a heart attack right there on the spot, but she made it, and then a couple of days later, she's like, driving through Chicago wasn't as bad as I thought. They got it made out to be so bad on TV that she thought we were going to get shot driving through there. But well, we stay on the main road, we'll be okay. And so we can add Chicago and Milwaukee, Wisconsin to the two towns she won't ever want to go through again. So, yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm trying to hang in there, trying to keep going, and trying to not think about the worst. Just, hey, anyway. Well, I suppose I better, like I said, check my numbers, make sure they ain't dropping, and go. Thank you, Jerry. thanks, Camper Mike. I guess thank you everybody for stopping by and spending an hour with me. And hey, well, speak of the devil, and there's Matt. You just showed up. Was your ears ringing, Matt? Jerry was talking about you. Thanks, Matt. You got to need some prayers out there too to stay safe too. Why? Yep. But well, guys, I guess I hate to call it quits. Jerry wants you to go up and paint the car, and he wants me to go up and build his motor. Then he's going to tear it up so we can do it all over again, Matt. Yeah, I seen that, and that's just terrible. I mean, sorry I didn't say anything, but you don't know what to say to something like that, especially after finding out the circumstances behind it. It just pure rotten, pure rotten. Well, I'm gonna go see what's going on with the wife. She says her job sucks now, and I know she's not happy there right now either. So, but well, if anybody wants to, you all know the Facebook page, Rodney Bettine. Yeah, I think yeah. I gotta tell you, am I telling you that right? I can't even remember. I got two Facebooks. Yeah. Oh no, Rod Bettine is the one, my main one. Yeah. RODBETTIN. If any of you guys want to talk to me on Facebook or whatever, hit me up there. And uh, but otherwise, I guess, guys, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your time with your family if you can, and stay safe. And if you got a minute, say hi to a friend. Check in. So I want to take the best care I can and go home and really turn on the willpower to keep from eating and hopefully get this gut straightened out. So, everyone, thank you for stopping by. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one. So, adios.